Blessed are we, magical peoples. Okay, so we're gonna have fun. We're gonna enjoy. This is going to be a pick a card reading, and we're gonna focus on like what magic we need right now. Um, I actually just really missed connecting with everyone, so I had to find out something that I wanted to share, something that was going to be fun, enjoyable, and helpful. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna enjoy our time together, and this is our experience together, our time together. So always feel free to express yourself if you have questions, if you want to join in when we talk about the cards. Always feel free to express your perception, express how you feel, express what you see in the cards. Okay. So we're gonna do 3 stacks. We're going to do 3 stacks. We're going to work with my Metamorphosis Oracle, my deck. And then we're also going to work with slightly the Witchlings deck. Yeah. So I hope everyone's having a good day, good experience. Let me know in the comment section. But we're just going to have fun. We're going to be chill. And we're just going to focus on, what magic we need right now. So embrace the situation, embrace the experience. So y'all take some time to focus on your breathing, take some time to tune in with yourself. Remember, this is your time. This is our time. And it's just about what is going on in this moment. We need to tune in and just focus on our breathing, focus on our heartbeat, right? And call in all the good shit. Call it in, call in your spirits, your ancestors, your allies, God, goddess, the gods, source, whatever you connect with. Call it in. Okay, call it in and just be present. Say, you know what, I call in this energy to me and to be present with me and to help me have a good reading experience, right? So let's shuffle and let's see what pops up. Well, hello, Osa. Hello, Bethany. Hello, Marion. Anita. Well, hello, Shananana. I just love saying your name. Ooh, you got the Moonology deck. Good. I like it too. I can appreciate it. Yeah. Well, hello, Callie. Selena, welcome. Hello, Christina. So yeah, take some time, you guys. Let's shuffle. Let's see what magic we need. And magic can be so many different things, but we do need to seek it out. Magic doesn't just happen to us. We do need to create. We do need to look for it. We do need to embrace it. And thank you, my hair. Yeah, thank you. I was gonna put a hat on because this is just bedhead right now. It really is. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get on here. We're gonna talk. We're gonna have fun. I don't really care about, today is just gonna be like a low key day. And yeah, so I hope everyone's doing well. Hello, Skektek, Susan. Well, hello, Issy. Ooh, from Scotland. Awesome. So a couple more shuffles, and then we'll get into the reading. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. And I hope if you're on my Facebook page and Instagram, I hope you've been enjoying the posts. I've been trying to be a little more active because I have a lot of things on my mind and a lot of things that I want to share. You know what I mean? And so I've been sharing a lot. So I hope you've been enjoying those. Every morning I wake up and I contemplate a different quote. I contemplate what's going on right now. What do I feel? What's going on in the cosmos? How do I feel? Or someone might say something that really inspires me, and then I go searching for something that resonates, and I share it with you. I'm not always fully awake when I share, so hopefully they make sense. But yeah, well, hello, Melissa. So yeah, they're ready. When you are ready, 1, 2, or 3, the first number that pops into your head, go ahead and comment or write it down. Just remember, this is your experience. It's your experience. So if you don't feel comfortable commenting, that's absolutely fine. 1, 2, or 3. Go ahead and comment or write it down. And this is going to be the stack that is for you. Again, this is a pick a card reading. I should say pick a stack reading, really. And it's what magic we need today. What magic do we need today? What magic do we need to focus upon and embrace today? What's going on that we need to really invite that magic into our lives? So 1, 2, 2. Awesome. Okay, so let's see what comes up. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, 2. So we'll do 1, we'll do 2, we'll do 3. And are you ready? So, okay, stack 1 we'll do. Okay, stack 1, right? Here we go. There it is. So stack 1, 3. Well, hello, Cynthia. Welcome, welcome. So, okay, first card in stack 1 is Spring Renewal, Awakening from Slumber, our health, sowing seeds, budding, and growth. So, card 1 in stack 1. So, for those of you who chose stack 1, this is the initiating card. Oh no. Spring renewal. So how does that make you feel when you think of like, what magic do I need to focus on today? What magic do I need to invite into my life? What's going on here? And we have spring, a sense of renewal. We have awakening from slumber. So it's like, okay, I need to pull my head out of my ass. I need to wake the fuck up, right? And bear with me, I do swear. So just, be mindful of that. So awakening from slumber, there's things that are going like really slow in life, or I'm just like on auto tune, autopilot. I need to wake up, right? I need to bring life into my experience, and I need to bring life into my life. And so what magic do I need today is a part of it is initiating energy. So I need to focus on what's going to get me up and what's going to activate that energy. What does that do? What is that for me? It might be exercising, because again, we have health in regards to spring and renewal. Maybe we need to start exercising or paying attention to, what we're eating, because really, when we eat properly for us, we feel better, because what we feed ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. So what we feed our mind, what we feed our spirit, our spirituality, what we feed our body, it all has an effect on our life experience and how we create in life, right? And how we handle life. And so with our health in mind, the spring energy, okay, yeah, I know I need to be doing something, but really I need to be doing something, and it's time to take action. So the magic of today for stack 1, the magic is listening to what needs to be put into motion and actually doing it, following through. It's time to plant the seeds, right? Because we're in a growth-oriented experience. And so it's time to plant those seeds so you can, have better experiences moving forward. So if you want to do something for your health, you don't have to just boom, go cold turkey. You don't have to just go boom and just do everything, unless you're that type of person and you need to. It's planting those seeds and setting yourself up for success. So the magic is like initiating something, starting something, and slowly every single day, like showing up for yourself and making those things happen, right? Does that make sense? And so, what is spring and renewal, right? What does that say to you? Like, what kind of magic do you need to focus on? Feel free to share your thoughts and comment. So spring and renewal, how does that make you feel? And so I really like it, because it's saying, look, the magic that is necessary for our day and for us to focus upon is to initiate something. We have to start somewhere, right? So we all have to start somewhere. So what do I want to start? What is going to bring me joy? What is going to bring life back into my life? What is going to be inspiring to me? Right. And so spring renewal. Okay. Just start sowing those seeds, start showing up every day and doing something that is going to create a better habit. Right. And so that's kind of like what's being expressed with spring renewal. And then we'll do 3 cards for each stack, plus the card from the Witchlings. Ooh, crown, sahasrara, crown chakra, spirituality, transcendence, all that is, and divinity. So what kind of magic do we need? We need divine magic. We should work with channeling, communicating with higher self, communicating with God and source and goddess, and, communicating with higher vibrational energies, right? So the crown, it's like, okay, maybe, okay, so we see something going on here. Do you see a little pattern starting going to be initiated here is like spring renewal. It's time to remember who we are. It's time to remember our magic, because we are magical beings. We really are, all of us, And so it's time to initiate that remembrance. And how? Crown the crown chakra, Sahasrara, right? Spirituality. It's the key. Our magic that we need to focus on is the magic of our spirituality, the magic of knowing, the magic of connecting with source, connecting with God or goddess, whoever you connect with, right? Your higher self, holy guardian angel, whatever it is. But it's time. It's time. The thing that pops into my mind right now is let go and let God, right? Let go and let God. So I feel like it's about taking what you're going through right now, letting go, and allowing for spirit to step through. It's time to connect. It's time to really be a part of our own lives. But instead of like really trying to have this entire control on things that are happening, it's important that we realize and we comprehend that we are co-creating, right? Well, hello, Susie. Welcome. We're co-creating. We are co-creators. And so whether it be with God, goddess, yada, 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 we are co-creators. And so we need to initiate that remembrance of our own magic, that we can do this. We can guide our magic, but we also are not doing it alone. So asking for help and raising that vibration to a divine understanding, seeking guidance, seeking counsel from our higher selves, from our deities, from, divinity of any sort, whoever you connect with. That's what's going on here. And it's time to transcend. It's time to raise our cups to the divine and allow it to pour in and consume it so we can be transformed, right? Am I making sense? So let's see. Time to initiate and rekindle that connection to the divine. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, hello, Brianna. So the crown chakra, what magic do we need today for stack 1? We need to initiate our connection to divinity and to our knowing. We need to trust that the knowledge that is coming through for us is valid. And yeah, we can back that data up. We can back it up and support it where we can, but it's time to do the work, right? Okay. So let's just move on a little bit. So card 3 in the sequence of cards for stack 1. Well, hello, zombie persona. I like your name. Stack 1, card 3, we have Yule and Rebirth. We have Longest Night, Shortest Day, Dark Night of the Soul, and Hope. So how does that make you feel? What do you think about when in regards to magic, Yule energy, Dark Night of the Soul, and Hope, and we already have the initiating energy of spring and renewal. So we know there's like this balanced energy going on where we have this fiery like initiation type energy, and then, well, hello, Joanna. We have it being maintained by the center card, which is the crown chakra. So we know that what's maintaining our experience and our vibration as we initiate something new for ourselves is our connection and our trust and our letting go and trusting that the divine will provide a way. Obviously, we have to do the work. You go back to spring and renewal. We have to do the magic. We have to cast. We have to create. We have to follow through with action. But we also have to believe in the magic of divinity and being supported in spirit and being taken care of in that way, because it's a co-creative process. It really is. And so with the crown chakra, that's maintaining the vibration here. And so then it is bringing in Yule, rebirth. There's a rebirthing process. And so the magic that I feel stack 1 is needing right now is this sort of like transformational experience where you are shifting your reality, you're shifting your life experience. And again, whatever comes up for you, like whatever, like boom, first thing that pops into my head or your head, focus on that, so you will know what you are seeking to change. Like what is it the position in life that you're seeking to change? Is it, your physical body, spiritual body? What are you trying to change here? This is definitely saying there is a rebirthing process happening, and understand that as we have the dark night of the soul, okay, there's like heavy shit going on. There's heaviness. And especially with these times right now, I know that I ramble, so bear with me, y'all. I'll put timestamps up later so you can come back if you want. But there's a rebirthing process, and there's a heaviness, especially with everything that's going on with the plague and just people, but with this heaviness, with all of this stuff that's going on, there is a transformational energy being implemented, right? And so yeah, we're going through some shit. We're feeling heavy, we're feeling toxic, or we're feeling the effects of toxicity being projected onto us, whatever. And so it's a mind fuck, and we need to realize that there is hope. Okay, there is that sort of light, which light is information. Okay, light is information. So there's this information, this light that is there to say, look, as you process, as you really remember your own magic, your own power, as you step into this and you initiate the pathway in which you get to your own magic and your power, and discovering that, and understanding that you are connecting with divinity, understanding that you're connecting with God or goddess, bringing that relationship back into your life. If that's prayer, a lot of times that's kind of like where I feel like Christians get it right, is the Christians that I know, they pray every day, they communicate with their God every day, and they pray over their food. They do a lot of interesting things that we could, if we don't, we should be implementing, like regular connection with divinity, realizing that they're here, and also taking action, following through. And so this is the magic that we need right now, is to listen to what we want to initiate in our lives, what we want to create, understand that as we initiate this, that there's so much more going on, and our connection to the divine is required. And realizing that this is another thing, is as we focus on our magic, as we focus on remembering and stepping into our power, shit gets real. Things happen, experiences happen. And again, as we change, the world around us has the opportunity to change. So sometimes that means people are going to act like, dumbasses. People are going to be rude. People are going to be, because they're scared of changing their own life. We have decided we want to change. And then as we change, the world around us has that, do I want to change? I'm not ready for that. That scares me. And so they lash out at us, right? And so there's that heaviness and with the responsibility that comes, when we decide that we want to create this new life for ourselves, or this new experience for ourselves. Okay. So hopefully this is making sense. So the magical aspect to it as well is luck. We have luck overseeing this. With a clear direction from what you want to achieve, you're summoning energies that bring good luck. Okay. So luck is what's overseeing this. And I like this because it's saying, look, the magic of luck, the magic of good vibration, the magic that is necessary for this experience is, what? Being very clear as to what you want to create. So go back to spring and renewal. How do you want to feel? What needs to be refreshed in your life? What do you want to bring? What seeds do you want to plant? What seeds do you want to grow eventually, right? So know that as you become very clear as to how you want to feel in life, where you are headed, what you want, there is this sort of like luck energy that is inspired and sort of like integrated into your life, into what you're doing, because again, you're clear. Your energy, your thoughts, your body, everything is in alignment. All three souls are in alignment, right, with where you're headed. Because again, clarity is magical, clarity is powerful. And so then, as you are clear, as you become clear, that luck, things start to work out for you, things start to set you up for success. Okay. So that's Sec 1, and what magic we need today. What magic do we need to focus on or unearth and just embrace? So embrace your luck, embrace the magic of being you, embrace the magic of connection with divinity. Okay. So Hopefully that makes sense to you. And remember, feel free to always comment and engage and share your thoughts as well. So this is going to be stack two. Stack two, for those who chose stack two, again, what magic do we need today? Or what magic do we need to focus upon right now? Winter and hardship. Winter and hardship. The first card is the Hermit, dormancy, silence, going within, and to be still. So winter energy. So how does that make you feel? What pops up for you? Okay. What's going on here? The initiating card is winter, hardship. So what magic do we need to focus on? I feel like this is unearthing something that is very challenging for us. So the magic is unearthing something challenging. What are we going through right now that is heavy and that's challenging, that we want to like dominate, that we want to like really excel in, but it's been problematic for us. So winter hardship is definitely expressing like, okay, it's time to sort of go within. The Hermit is here. So it's time to be introverted. It's time to go within. It's time to listen. It's time to just sit with myself, sit with yourself, sit with ourselves, right? It's time to hold space for our own selves and our own experience, and be mindful of that. Maybe not express the magic that we are doing. Maybe not express to other people what sort of changes we are making. Maybe we need to hold something sacred in ourselves and hold space for that, so we can grow and strengthen that, right? Before it moves into anything. And so going with and be still. So the magic is the magic of silence, to be silent, right? And so we have to ask ourselves, what does that mean in my life, in our lives? How does that show up? So I guess you could connect it, Mary, connecting to Yule, Dark Night of the Soul. You could. It's interesting that happens. This is for stack two, so it's not necessarily integrated, but you can kind of see how it would be. So that's interesting for sure. But yeah. So winter and hardship, we realize those who chose stack two, this is like the initiating experience. Well, hello, Lisa Marie. And so just be mindful of, the magic is tuning within, listening to my intuition, listening to the energies that are going on in here. Okay. And then Aquarius. Oh, sugar, you guys. Sorry, I lied. I have a mess over here. So the second card is actually Lamas, appreciate, or Lamus. Oh my goodness. Lamas. That just sounds better to me. Appreciate. First fruits, generosity, light in the womb. So I think of like light, like information in like being birthed, like holding information. And I like light in the womb, especially with winter. Winter is like, okay, let me go within. Let me look at the magic that I need to be like sort of like containing within myself to protect it. And then the light in the womb was like, as I go within, as I pay attention to what is occurring within me, and I'm finding out these things, I get to hold space for it inside of myself, right? And to birth it eventually, but I'm building information, I'm building this light force in helping myself before I birth it into the external world. And so Gaia's bounty. And so what does this card say? How does that make you feel? Right? No, I'm on stack two. This is stack two now, card two. So Lamas and appreciate. So with the magic, it could be the magic of gratitude, like appreciating where I am. But instead of, I feel like because winter is coming, y'all, because we're focused within, we have the Hermit energy. It is saying like, be a little introverted, tune within, be silent. So with the appreciation here, the gratitude here, I really feel like it's gratitude for self. Find ways to appreciate where you are. The magic is learning to empower yourself by talking yourself up and being in a very respectful and honest way. It's learning to see yourself in a divine nature, learning to see yourself as a beautiful individual. And so with this there's generosity here. And yeah, we need to be generous with ourselves. We need to be, gentle and caring with ourselves, especially if we're looking within. And so when we look within with winter, we have the magic of going within. And as we go within, we tune into our own internal abyss. Whatever pops up, whatever fear, whatever challenges, whatever pops up, we can look at with appreciation. So it could be a time where it's like, okay, yeah, this was shit, this was a terrible experience, but I can appreciate that experience. Again, you don't have to do this, but this is a possibility. I can appreciate that experience because I learned a lot. I became stronger. I learned a lot about myself. So while I did not really enjoy that experience or going through it after the fact, I really can say that I appreciate going through it, because now I'm in better understanding of me. Okay. And so the magic here is the magic of, being of service, being generous when and where you can. But it's saying pay attention to yourself first, focus in, pay attention to what's coming up, and then take action, right? And so the light in the womb, there's information that what are we seeking to birth? What are we seeking to create? Let's be silent with it. Let's gather all the information first, and let's, perfect it and fine tune it. And then, hold it there and be ready. Appreciate the beauty of your own creation. Appreciate that. And then, take action. I like that, especially with winter, going introspective, and focus and recognize the first fruits are harvested, but so much more is planted and on its way. Yes, absolutely. And so that comes into the next card, which is card 3. Card 3 is Aquarius, the revolutionary, humanitarian, eccentric, futuristic, deviant, bohemian, can be a little disorganized. Aquarius is very, air oriented, obviously. So Aquarius, what kind of magic? New magic, like unique magic, your own personal imprint on your own magic. So the magic is definitely saying do something interesting, do something that is going to maybe even break your own limitations. Like there's limits that are placed upon ourselves by ourselves. And so when we have these restrictions that are placed upon ourselves, we don't figure out, and we're not able to discern how far we are actually able to go, right? And so with Aquarius, it's like saying, hey, it's time to use your magic and find that magic that is to be of service. But again, with winter, it's definitely saying, I feel like it's applied to yourself, like ourselves individually. And so instead of saying, like, how can I be of service to humanity in the sense of doing for others, it's really saying the magic that I need to be focused upon is doing for myself to better my life and better my position, better my experience. Because as I learn to become a better individual, as I use my magic and work my magic to perfect my experience, then I become someone who is better. And that is actually inspiring to the outside world. So does that make sense? So as I hold this information and as I do these changes and create this internally, and I work my magic to make that happen, I become this new energy. And as I become and step into this new energy, that is emitted and sent out. And so the world around me is given the opportunity for growth spurts or changes, and they receive the benefits of me changing my own life experience, my own situation, my own space, right? And so that really is what is being presented here with stack 2, where the magic that we need is the magic of transformation of our own selves. The magic that we should focus upon is what is going to best help me right now. Like, what do I need right now? How can I change right now? And how can I make that happen? Again, we have to follow through. We have to take action. It's very important. Okay. And so I really like that. And it's doing something that might be, it's breaking through barriers. It's breaking through these restrictions that we may have placed upon ourselves. And so the magic, like, I'm not really sure because I don't really know. I'm not really experienced. I need to read more. I need to study more. And that's fine. That's really fine. But you're not going to get anywhere if you don't actually put things into practice and you don't actually take You don't take action, right? And so that's kind of what's being said here is like, yeah, you need to tune within, focus on lifting yourself up, appreciating how far you've come. And yeah, we could always say we need to know more, or we need to be more experienced, and we need to do this before we actually take action. So it's just time. It's time to figure out what you're capable of. I think that's the best way of putting it. We're being put in a place where it is time to find out and figure out what we are actually capable of. Okay, and so the card that oversees these three cards in stack 2 is energy. Energy. With limitless energy, you'll achieve more than you ever dreamed possible. With limitless energy, you'll achieve more than you ever dreamed possible. And so it really does, you guys, it does take a lot of energy. Whoops, toss that card. It takes a lot of energy to tune within, to look at ourselves in the mirror, because like it's easier to look at other people. It's easier to like look outside, but when we tune within, it's a lot of energy. It's like, oh yeah, I'm kind of a bitch. I really am. Oh, I was a cunt. I still am sometimes, but okay. It takes a lot of energy, because then you're like, oh, do I feel bad? Should I feel bad? I don't know. I didn't feel bad in that moment, but now I'm like, I could have handled it differently. So there's a lot of stuff. So realize the magic is overseen with energy. So focus on lifting yourself up. Focus on bringing more energy into your practice. So channeling energy, connecting with the elements, connecting with nature, connecting with divinity, connecting with things that are going to help you raise energy. Go back to your basics, go back to your foundation, and learn to ground and learn to raise energy. Learn different techniques to help you raise energy, because again, as you tune within, as you look within, and you start to pay attention to the information that is being provided to you, you can then start practicing more and more by raising energy and applying it to your own self, your own needs. And it's really potent when you start to instead of trying to cast for things outside of you, when you start working your magic to focus on things inside of you, in your own realm, in your own personal experience, and you start to see the transformation as you focus within, you can see the external as without. All right, so without, you can see the world outside of you starting to shift. So sometimes we forget that major changes, they don't necessarily have to be made on the outside. A lot of major changes can be placed within. We can plant those seeds and grow them. They can happen within, and as they do happen, and as they I was going to say groom. Oh my goodness! As they bloom. Shit. As they bloom, we step into the embodiment of that energy, that experience, and then our world around us starts to shift and change. Okay, so does that make sense? So that's stack 2. I really like that. I like the fact that it's time to go within, it's time to look within, and keep things silent. Remember, there's power in silence. There's power in being silent, and gathering all of the information, the data that you need, taking action in silence, and not sharing it with the world. This could be like when people start a new exercise routine, or they start eating healthier and working out, and people will have comments on everything. They'll tell you how you're wrong. They'll tell you, you're not even unhealthy. Why are you doing this? They'll say so many different ignorant things. And in their eyes, they're doing, you a favor. They're trying to be helpful, but it's really the energy that is being placed on you is very problematic, because that's not the space you're in. And so that's why sometimes it's just best to do the things and not tell anyone, right? So that was stack 2. So this is going to be for stack 3. Stack 3, for those who chose stack 3, this is going to be your cards. Whew. Y'all, I'm hot. These lights are like really hot. So if I look like I'm sweating like a sinner, I am. Let me get a little sip. So hopefully this is making sense so far. Okay. And you're enjoying the read. Card stack 3, card 1. This is funny. Y'all, there's like a theme with these cards. So this card is as within. As within, self-mastery. As within, self-mastery. Foundation for manifestation. Mirror to the outside world. This is hilarious because like every initiating card, honestly, was like awakening and going within what's going on in here, what seeds you want to plant or what's and keep things silent. And now this is like, okay, as within, what's in here, what's in here, what's in here. Foundation for manifestation, mirror to the outside world. And so when we look at the, oh, sorry, so let me show you. As within, self-mastery. And I'll put timestamps on the YouTube video here later so you can come back to this. So as within, the magic that is that we need to focus upon is the magic, again, of going within. And really, what is being expressed to me and what I feel is like, okay, if we look at our lives, in our external world, right? What's going on outside of us, and we see things manifesting, we have experiences that we're not necessarily happy about or that are a little more challenging, or we want things to change. When we look at as within and self-mastery, the card is expressing that, okay, take all of that that's going on outside of you and now apply it within. Look within yourself. What foundations do you have in place that you are focused upon, that you are activating? What beliefs, what programs are you investing in your foundational practice, in your foundational belief sets? What's going on in here? Okay. And know that as we discover these things of foundations, we can trace it to the external. We can see how, oh, that's how something is being manifested. I'm activating things within me, and that's how I'm drawing certain experience or co-drawing, co-creating certain experiences in my life, right? So it is important that we focus on redesigning our foundation. It's always good to revisit our foundation and see, like, what do I want to experience in life? How is my foundation, the foundation that I have, the belief, the programmings, the things that I was taught as a child, or whatever is projected on me, what am I believing in? What am I thinking? What am I activating right now that is manifesting my external world, my reality in which I choose to view it? Okay. And so as within is like, let me pay attention, because I can change this. Let me pay attention to the programming that I'm activating internally, in here, in our heart, everywhere, within. And then I can focus on what is necessary to shift and alter. I can focus on bringing, again, feeding the mind, body, and spirit what it needs to shift its foundation. So as I replace the foundation of what's in here, I then experience physically in my external world different. So if I am unhappy with something that is going on, I can work to trace it back to something internally. Does that make sense? And figure that out. And then I can implement different beliefs and programmings and thought patterns and action steps that will alter that to create a change. So that's the first part. Second part. The second card is a Dark Moon, Chthonic, Necromancy, Mediumship, Facing Demons, Psychic Work, and the Abyss. Psychic Work. The Abyss. Dark Moon. How does that make you feel? What pops up for you when you think of the Dark Moon? Interesting. So as we go within, it could very well. There's a really good book, Psychic Witch. Psychic Witch. There's a really good book you can look at. I think it's on Audible as well. And Matt Oren. I'm pretty sure I said his last name wrong. I don't know if I did or not. It's a good book. Another good book that pops up is Existential Kink. Existential Kink by Carolyn Elliott. That's for shadow work and stuff. It's really interesting. It's a fascinating book, so definitely check into that. So Dark Moon, Chthonic, okay? So we know the magic could be reaching to spirits. If, again, know that you are able to, and know the safe, foundation for that. But it could just be understanding that this is a time to face our own demons. This is a time to work through our own fears. Are we scared of our own psychic power? Are we scared of our ability to listen to spirit, to hear spirit, to discern spirit? Are we scared of our ability to channel? Are we scared of the dead? Because I feel like if those are the things that are activating within us, then we need to shift that foundation. We need to shift and alter that foundation so we are no longer scared. And we face the problematic experiences in our lives so we can have a more and well-rounded and empowered experience, right? And so the dark moon is definitely solidifying the power of looking within. In darkness we find our own light. In darkness there is absolute power, because we have to tune into different senses. We have to tune into different experiences. So when we are in this darkness, when we are in this period where it's like, let's shut out these damn ring lights that are making me sweat, shut all that shit out and meditate in darkness. Become it. How does that make me feel? And so there is psychic work to be done, developing your psychic skills. The magic that is necessary for stack 3 is to develop your psychic skills and to embrace your dark moon, and to know that it's unlocking. There's a lot of unlocking going on. So there's a pattern here. So the dark moon, as within as well, is definitely unlocking your magic, unlocking your potential, unlocking and unearthing your ability to be step into your psychic power. Okay. And it could be eventually leading to like listening or connecting with mediumship, or working with the dead, honoring your ancestors, right? Different things, and it just depends on how it resonates with you. Card 3 for stack 3 is blue and somber. There's depth here. Again, another introverted card. Introvert, calming, longing, communication, sadness, weighted, focus. Blue and somber. How does that make you feel? What comes up for you? What kind of magic is in regards to blue? Well, hello, Jenny. So, blue, somber. What pops up? So we know depth, introverted. So we know there are these deep rooted programs that are running that are preventing us from stepping into our light, stepping into our beauty, stepping in, not that light is equated to beauty, but stepping into the energy that we are, our full potential. And so facing our demons, demons, damn it. Shit. So allowing for ourselves to look in the mirror. Why do I fear my psychic power? Why do I fear being psychic? Why do I fear my clairvoyance, my clairsentience, my claircognizance, my clairaudience, whatever it is? Why do I fear these things? Right? What is holding me back from stepping into what I know that I am capable of? I need to dig deep. I need to dig deep and realize, like, this could be like sometimes, for certain people who had like imaginary friends as a child, or who were really psychic as a child, but they're scared of their parents, or their parents didn't know how to do something with that, or they didn't know how to respond to that because that wasn't their experience. And so children are taught, like, no, magic isn't real. You're not talking to someone who is passed on. No, it's just fake. Put it out of your mind. There's sadness there because we think that on some level we're crazy. We think that on some level, like, oh no, there's a disconnect. And so this magic is healing that, looking to heal that and face those demons. No, I really do have this skill set. I really do hear this experience. I really do embrace this. This is who I am. This is a part of my life. And I'm no longer going to allow for the programs that disconnect that to be activated. And so we have to dig deep and face our demons, face the friction-oriented experiences that have manifested into holding us back from stepping into our own birthright, right? Does that make sense? And so we also have to focus. This stack 3, it's going to take work. It's going to take you showing up for yourself. Again, it's going to take you navigating that your own abyss. It is going to take you navigating your own abyss and confronting your own demons and those fears, but that is going to empower you. And it can be, you can take baby steps. You can take action, but you need to take, some steps. And so know that your magic is being activated within you, and the magic of psychic experience is what is being activated and being called out. And so work with that, develop that. Okay. And interestingly enough, the card that oversees this is empowerment. Y'all, I'm hot. Whew. These lights. Drinking coffee is probably not helping. So the card that oversees this is empowerment. The determination of your mind and soul will guide you toward unleashing your inner power. Empowerment. Okay. Okay. So I really like this for stack 3. So it's reminding you, hey, focus. You got this. You can do this. You can achieve this. This is yours, right? This is your experience. This is your ability to create. And when you focus, like, I want this. This is what I place myself first. I want this. I want to develop myself. I want to be a better individual. I want to grow. I want this. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to build myself up. I'm going to help. I'm going to do the things that make me feel good and help me to become a better individual for myself and my world. And so as you focus on being determined to create this, you learn to navigate, again, your experience with a sense of courage and confidence that will help you unearth those demons and slay them, or make friends with them and be like, okay, I got you. We're going to work together. And it's that sense of inner power. The magic is your inner strength. The magic is your psychic abilities. I am worthy. Absolutely. I like that. Perfect. I am worthy. Yes. So, y'all, that's the pick a card reading. What magic do we need to focus upon? What magic is being presented, right? If you dream it, you can be it. Yeah. So definitely, let me know your thoughts. If you want me to do more of these, if you have suggestions for different videos, I am here to listen. I'm here to help. If it's something I'm able to do, I will. If it's not, I will find someone for you. But yeah, I enjoy our time together. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to book a reading with me, I have a few spots for the coming week, but that's going fast. So definitely let me know. But yeah, I have a lot of fun stuff that I want to share with you, and definitely follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. But I've been posting a lot on Facebook lately. I've been trying to post on my Instagram, just different things that pop into my head. It's really hard. I had this 30-day card a day post that I took pictures of and all this other shit, but I can't do it. Like, I'm not judging anyone else, but it doesn't feel right for me to schedule 30 days in advance. I don't connect with it. So that's why I when I post, I'm pretty much posting live, at least right now, because that feels more organic for me and more authentic for me. So I had to throw all those images away. And yeah, it's just weird. So I have a lot of stuff that I want to share with you and connect with you. So again, thank you. I'll talk to y'all soon. Blessed be.